guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Today we're gonna go ahead and take the ridiculously powerful, very strong, very good DOKKANFEST future androids into the Gathering of the God of Destruction event. Now, with their introduction, and LR Super 17 and Dr. Zhou in 19, and then provided we're going up against a type neutral stage, or a type advantage stage for Android 13, the Android team is actually, I think, going to be fairly competent here. Especially because I believe Ewan is a blast or a beam super attack boss. So what that means is Dr. Zhou in 19 and 17 and 18 cannot be hit by his ki blast attacks. That mechanic, again, I've talked about this a lot, but the ability to block ki-based super attacks is fairly strong. Now, a lot of like newer bosses, I think a lot of new age bosses, a lot of the new sort of like you know, super attack animation stuff like that are usually like combo attacks, but generally the majority of the game I feel like is ki blast. So let's go ahead and hop in. Again, we're going against the first God of Destruction, Ewan, right here, who is a beam slot 7, of course. Who is a beam? Oh, let me turn the auto off. Who is a slot 7 character? Who is dude? I got so annoyed by the fact that this asshole is really in slot 7. Of course they are, dude. I'm gonna do this. I would like to keep Android 13 around to help make the 17 and 18 look better, but I'm not necessarily sure they're gonna need it. But there's just a lot to 17 and 18 that's gonna make them very good for difficult content. There's always like a lot of characters in the game where it's like in showcase settings they can look good. When you overload them with certain types of support and certain things, a lot of characters can look good. But I think that there's a lot to be said about practicality for a lot of top tier units. And I think the thing about 17 and 18 is that in a lot of builds, with or without support, I think 17 and 18 could come into an event like this and they will dominate. I think their abilities will completely hold up, right? Where again, they nullify ki blast super attacks when the enemy HP is 35% or more. That will be easily done. They also have their active skill, which I think is really good. Damn, 13 is still taking 30k, huh? Oh, this is not a gaming turn right here, dude. I guess we'll do this. I mean, Super 17... Okay. We could die here. Maybe I should have went with Dr. Zhou and Android 19 in slot 1. Okay, he's looking good. It's just a super attack. Super attack would be bad for him. Again, LR Super 17 is probably better than a lot of people give him credit for. It's just his design was horrible, and it's only right now where we can now take advantage of him. This is gonna hurt. Are we dead? Yeah. That's unfortunate because there's not a lot of Android 13s for me to. This is why doing showcases, it can really be annoying because you just end up with shit like that, right? Like, Super 17 anyway is now a lot better off. Because these powerful Android units were just added into the game that will really, really, really help him out, right? We have at least one more Android 13 on my friends list. I really would rather bring... No, I have 2. Okay. We're okay. Because we could just cycle through all of my Android 13 friends right here. Please be slot 1. Oh, okay. Okay. It's totally fine. That death right there was meaningless. It does show, super attack type neutral, though. Because Super 17, right, he doesn't get any damage reduction or anything like that until the turn after he gets hit, right? Which is kind of a big annoyance, to say the least, right? Okay, so here we can go ahead and show one reason why they're so good, the DOKKANFEST androids. We got really unlucky with ki orbs, though. But, I actually do want to use an item right here because I'm going to float off Android 13. But... They are a nuking character. We're not really going to be able to take advantage of that. But we do have their active skill, which is a Ghost Usher. We could go ahead and take advantage of their active skill Ghost Usher right now, and we're going to. Let's go ahead and pop this.
もう一気に終わらせちゃおうよ、17号。
慌てるなよ。もっとじっくりやろうぜ。あっさり全滅させてしまったんじゃ 俺たちの楽しみはなくなってしまうんだぞ。
Okay, I honestly think 17 and 18, I do think that they're in the running for best active skill in the game. I think, like, what they're able to do with that is just crazy. Basically, as they could use your active skill whenever they want, as long as you have 35% HP and there's not specifically 2 enemies. You're in trouble if there's 2 enemies, but if there's not 2 enemies, you're good. This turn is probably not going to be the greatest. By the way, I have them at full level 10 links. I'll follow up this video with their full level 10 link video. I think level 10 link showcase. But their damage and stuff. Oh, no, dude. They're still, look at this. So they're easily, by the way, right here, they're easily taking double-digit damage from Iwan, I think. Because remember, they get 30% from their super attack effect. So they're taking double-digit damage, and that was honestly a pretty bad turn with orbs. I've talked about this a lot, too. It's good that 17 and 18 give themselves orbs, right? That's really a good thing, for sure. You know, any nuking character these days really should be creating their own orbs. But the fact that you're specifically hunting a specific color orb is a detriment, right? It's very easy to go on Twitter and tweet, oh, look, here's me getting 10 tech orbs. Every turn I'm able to do it. But when you go into a game, when you go into one of the tough, long events, it's not typically how it works out, right? We're okay right here. As long as Super 17 doesn't get super attacked right here, we're fine. Because Android 19 and Dr. Zhro, their defense is going to be more than 2. Android 19 and Dr. Zhro are actually, like, so ridiculous. Like, you could probably talk me into them as the best banner unit, 19 and Dr. Zhro. I think so. Them, Heart Virus Goku, and Third Form Frieza are just so... they're actual DOKKANFEST exclusives. Like, all 3 of them. They're so crazy. There's no way he's Super 17 right here. Again, I think Super 17 got a massive buff with this banner. These 2 characters. Okay, please, please, please. No way, dude. I mean, again, Super 17 got a massive buff with these. Dude, what do you want me to do? Like, what? This is the hate brigade gonna jump out? You guys gonna tell me how bad I am at the game? Like, come on, man. I'm trying. Like, what team am I running? Here's the one issue with the androids. It's not about their performance at all, or their abilities, or any negatives or positives about them. The issue with the androids is their teams. And the limited partners they have that work well, right? Like, going into the God event, like, it's like, you know, they don't have anyone good to work with them on future. Androids is where you want to run them. But Androids is still a bit limited in terms of the characters that we're able to go ahead and rock with here. Dude, I guess I'll just, dude, I'm going to bring a friend Super 17. Our stats are going to be a little bit lower, but I'm cheating, man. I'm sorry. Super 17 is too. Thanks, buddy. We'll do this. But, like, here, let me pull up the Android category just to show this. It's like, so there's not, like, a lot of, like, options to, like, potentially bring to this. Like, there's characters that are getting an easy A soon, but, you know, going up against an STR boss right here, I don't really feel comfortable bringing a lot of these other characters. I don't. Like, I'm looking through. No one is jumping off the screen. Maybe I could try Tech Android 16. He could work. But, like, this unit is coming up on their Easy A. After they get their Easy A, maybe they'll be better. You know, we also have this guy coming up on his Easy A as well. But as it stands, this is just an unfortunate video so far, right? Like, he just keeps supering Super 17. Like, I can't, like... Dude, it's literally the only way we could die is he Super 17. He just does it every single fucking turn. Like, what do you want to do? Like, we actually would be A-okay if he supered anyone else. We would totally be fine, dude. Like, we're actually 100% fine if he supers literally anyone else. We're okay. And he's just like, nope, dude, I'm super in Super 17. This is why the Scouter effect, by the way, is so powerful. It's because you can avoid shenanigans like this. Just absolute nonsense. So remember that with Super 17 as our lead, we have slightly less buffs, right? Remember that 13 is giving 170% attack and defense, and Super 17 is only giving 150%. So we are losing 20% attack and defense, but this is a god turn for 17 and 18 in terms of their tech orbs right there. We link up fine enough with Super Android 17. Dude, their defense, look at this. They would live a super attack from Ewan here. Like, if Ewan supered them, they would live. I actually probably shouldn't have even used... Damn, 7.52. I shouldn't have even used their active skill right here. There's no reason to. There's such a tanky rotation. Again, I'm pretty certain they would have tanked a super attack from Ewan right there. And again, even if he... Well, actually, I'm a moron, too. Even if he tried to super Ewan, they're just eating it up. There's literally no way, right? There's actually no way. There's zero chance. He does it. There's no way. There's no way he supers that middle slot. There's actually zero chance he supers the second slot, right? There's no way. Do you guys think it was a good idea for Super 17 not to have damage reduction on his opening turn? Do we think that's a good idea? Okay, thank God. All right. I was actually about to lose my mind. Yeah, it's so stupid. Super 17 has to get hit, and then it's the following goddamn turn he has damage reduction. Like, what were they thinking? What were they thinking? What were they thinking? Like, do you think 300k defense matters when he just gets, you get literally a one-shot? Go ahead and super, Ewan. Go ahead and super, buddy. Go ahead. Okay, you just don't want to, that's fine. We'll do this. Yeah, this is looking... This... Damn. We'll do that right there. Bam. Okay. Oh, this is actually... This run is actually going pretty good. We got our 10 tech orbs. So remember, they're getting 35% attack and defense per orb right there. Then they get another 70% attack with 7 orbs and 80% defense with 8 orbs. So we're really looking good right now. Oh, I didn't check their defense. I mean, their defense was like... 400k at the start of turn, and they get 30% on super. I mean, you guys can clearly see the level of power of the 17 and 18 right here. The only... I feel like they're like... Super Vegeta's got like a lot of tech, like a lot of stuff that could really help. I probably would say the 17 18 are just like they're outright stronger than Super Vegeta, but I might argue Super Vegeta as better just because like all of his partners and stuff like that are just way better. It's like the... I don't want to say... It's not the Videl syndrome, because you literally can't use her at all. Despite the fact that she's like as good as these characters as well. But like you just literally can't use her. You never use her. There's nowhere to use her, right? 17 18, I wouldn't say that, but their partners and their teams are just very mediocre, right? Compared to like Super Vegeta, who just has god teams, and he has god links. And, you know, the best units in the game all work well with Super Vegeta. Shit like that, right? It's like 17 and 18, you know, if we get like another top tier Android option and stuff like that, like we're in business. I really like we've already started with the androids and stuff like that. I'm honestly saying that I really do want I think New Year's, I please be like Vegito Blue, Rose, Merge Zamasu, something like that. And then maybe like, you know, next like April or the beginning of March, do some more androids, like maybe a fusing 17 and 17 into Super 17, or like a new Cell or something like that. I really would like all that because I hate that they like sort of start to buff teams and then they stop, right? It's like they dropped Super 17 in May, and it's like now here in goddamn November, right, the android teams are getting like buffed again. This sucks. I actually would rather he not transform. I really do. I mean, he's a little bit like stronger himself, but God, 13 is actually like a really like solid unit still. I think 13 is really not that bad, especially if androids gets good units. But god damn, do I just wish that he had an active skill transformation instead. Oh, this is bad. We're in trouble here. We're probably gonna... I mean, let's do this. I guess I should... Let me relax, because if he super attacks, we're just gonna nullify the shit anyway, right? So let's see what we do. Please super. That's doable. We're okay. They're going to take a lot less after they super attack. But notice we had another turn where we didn't get a lot of tech orbs, right? Sometimes you'll get infinite amount of tech orbs where you can dominate. Other times you're not going to be able to. But their minimum level is still pretty good at level 10 links. Super, dude. Are you kidding? We went through this whole... we went through 3 runs. And he did not super 17 and 18 or Dr. Zero and 19. I just have the worst luck. Will you super attack, please, you cocksucking bastard? No, he can't. Instead, he's going to Super Android 13 and we're dead. It's ridiculous. This was a horrible luck run. I feel pretty content in how good 17 and 18 looked in here, but this was just a ridiculously unlucky run. Go ahead and kill us. Just do it. Oh, he didn't super at all. I actually, let me let one more turn play out, right, real fast. And I just would like to see... hopefully we can get the super attack nullification. I just want to go one more turn. If we don't get it next turn, it's fine. But I would just like to potentially get it displayed in video. I mean, again, you guys know that they nullify beam super attacks, right? Which, again, is ridiculously powerful. You do have to be above 35% HP, but I feel like it is going to be pretty uncommon where that's going to be a negative, right? I feel like once you start talking about getting under, like, 30% HP, it's not a common occurrence. It's very specific turns and shit. Okay. This is actually, wow, this is going to be a good display of how crazy they could be. Because they're going to be tank, yeah. Wow, dude. I'm glad we did one more. They can't take damage. Because their defense is so high, they're taking double digits, and if he supers, they nullify it. Yeah, they're crazy. Look at this. They're crazy. They could probably do type... No! Damn it, the cord. They could probably do type disadvantage as well. Super, dude? Really? I hate recording this game sometimes. It's just so annoying. Like, you guys just will never understand. He's gonna super Khalifa at the end. Alright, anyway. We saw 17 and 18. They're dominant. They're super good. He just, multiple turns in a row now. He's just like, I'm not supering. I love that. Let me, we'll just go one more. We'll go one more. Dude. And people, I can hear the smartasses say, bring a scouter item. Yeah, in the God event, I'll bring a scouter item where we have one item, right? This event too, by the way, is a perfect example of why people are so quick to say, well, no item runs mean nothing, and just use items. Well, okay, what about this stage, right? They're balancing difficult events around not having items, man. It's how they're doing it, so... Alright, this is the last turn no matter what. I'm gonna toss him in slot 1 again. Hopefully they create just a bajillion tech orbs. Hopefully they get super attacked, they block it, and we just got like nothing to worry about at all in the world. I am a huge fan of the androids. I think that they're like on par with Super Vegeta. If you said, truth, you're an idiot, they're better than Super Vegeta, I'd say, okay, dude, like, relax. Sure, I'm fine with that. But if you said, Super Vegeta's better, you're a moron, I'd say, okay, dude, yeah, like, they're awesome. They're all awesome. I think if they got better partners, like, they're really in business. They just get some more buffs to their teams they could really use, I think. But they're absolutely crazy. Please, super. Okay? Super, dude? How do dude, this is a 20-minute video. We went through, like, 20 turns. He didn't super attack 19 and 20 or 17 and 18, like, on any of the 20 turns. Like, do you believe that? Is that possible? Oh, there we go. Nope. They're pretty good. That is so strong. That's so good. That's so good. Man, I love this. These two, dude, and these two are really good. This combo, Dr. Zero and 19 and 17 and 18, they're real nasty. They're really, really nasty.